What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Black Sails, Season 2, Episode 7. And there is a whole lot going on. There is a lot going on.
Okay.
I feel like Flint's got like 15 things going on.
Yes.
You know, Billy's back. That's a big wild card because, you know, he's got the whole information about the stuff. But, you know, it feels like Billy kind of came through. He did his thing.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. But we found out that he's in like the best case scenario right now. Because obviously, eye on the prize, the gold, the Urka, all that stuff. But if for some reason that doesn't work out, he made a deal on the side with a bunch of pardons and a deal to bring Flint in.
Yeah.
So Billy's sitting real pretty right now because he can get pardoned or he could be super rich. And it feels like, yeah. It just like constantly all the way through this show, it feels like Flint can't really catch a break. Like there's always something going on with him that he has to kind of avoid. And this feels like another one of those situations where it's like...
Do you think Billy could get rich and then get pardoned?
I mean, yeah. If it comes down to that, it feels like something that he could absolutely do. He could make his money and then turn in Flint and boom, good to go. But I don't know where that's going to go because, again, it's such an interesting thing. And it's just so many things that Flint ultimately has to navigate through constantly. And he's also dealing with the situation where he might be losing his crew because there's going to be another vote. And yeah, they don't see the big picture because he kind of keeps altering things as things kind of keep popping up. Like, that's a really good leader. The guy can swerve when he needs to swerve, and unexpected thing happened over here. We got to kind of change our plan a little bit over here. We just can't stay on track, and that's kind of what he's doing. And this whole situation with Lord Ash and the relationship and the daughter and Abigail and Vane and just so much going on. And again, Eleanor like did her thing with Vane, but then betrayed him again.
Did her thing. Hey!
To help Flint.
Yeah. He's going to be pissed when he wakes up.
But it's like, how many times can he let her play him?
I think this is it.
It has to be, right?
Yeah, I think
like this is like the last straw. Like it just, you could tell that he's got so much care and love for her that he kind of just, yeah. I don't think he could. Vane's one of the scariest dudes in this show, and it's just one of those situations where it's like, he's kind of in a bad spot.
Yeah.
The girl is really the only leverage he has in this whole situation, even during the meeting that they had.
Right.
He was like, wait, you want me to agree on a bunch of stuff that doesn't really exist, but I need to hope that what you go do actually gets accomplished, and then I'm going to get he's like, hand it to me. You can't. And so, like, Abigail's his leverage, and if she gets taken from him, he's going to be in a really tough spot.
A little bit.
So that whole stuff, just everything about this show and these situations are super interesting. And there's a lot of other side things going on. There was a moment with John Silver where he wasn't sure who he was voting for. And he had the conversation with Flint, but then he kind of walked away after making like the deal with Flint. He had you noticed it. I didn't even notice it. But he kind of had that look in his eye, just like, oh, I'm up to something. Is this the moment that, like, John Silver makes a move? Because, again, he wants the easy prize.
Right.
He doesn't want to have to work hard for stuff. Do you think he's going to betray Flint?
I hope not. I really, like... I mean, he's technically not a pirate. Like, he doesn't want anything to do with this life and this world and the ocean and the ships. But they're pirates. They betray a lot. I could totally see if John Silver is feeling like Flint's losing his grip. I feel like he's another, just like Flint will do whatever he needs to do to like keep the eye on the prize to make Nassau this grand thing. Literally.
I feel like John Silver has a little bit of that in him as well.
Yeah.
And he'll do what he needs to.
I can see that.
So that whole situation, like, I keep using the word interesting because it's all very, like, I find it fascinating, and just the storytelling and the way they're delivering the story is just so good. And you've got Anne and Jack dealing with their whole situation, and Jack went and like tried to go get a ship, and then a third ship came in, and this whole thing just went out of friggin' chaos and craziness. You know how it goes, and ended up doing okay. At the like, it was rough.
He got his butt whooped.
It was rough, but he ended up winning. Did what he needed to do at the end. So well done, Captain Jack. But Anne killed a couple people.
That was crazy.
And she is like a huge wild card right now because she's a little badass and her heart's broken, it seems, and she's kind of losing it a little bit. But at the same time, Max is kind of there to help and support her.
Right.
So it's going to be a really kind of tough situation because I feel like Anne is losing the relationship with Jack over this whole thing, and Max kind of keeps taking advantage of the moments and saying all the right things and doing all the right things, and yeah, I don't know where that goes.
That's
but
a tangled web right there.
that is a violent, messy, wild, and crazy love triangle that we're dealing with here. And yeah, I don't know if Jack really knows what he's getting himself into. Doesn't feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
On all, like, across the board. Like, being the captain and being the one responsible and, like, being called out for, like, obviously not being able to fight despite being Vane's dude and Anne's dude, and like both of them are badasses. Why can't you fight at least a little bit? Like, come on, Jack.
I
mean,
slice.
I mean, he had to throw beer in the dude's face to get him off balance, then swipe. Like,
Do what you gotta do, man.
You do what you gotta do, but yeah, like Vane would have smashed that dude straight up, like without issue. I feel like
no question.
But yeah, there's just so many interesting storylines going on. We're actually coming down to the end of season 2 because there's only 10, I think, in this season. So very excited to see where this goes. Ready to jump into it?
Yes.
Let's go.
I remember hoping I'd be so beautiful one day. I remember watching her talk with my mother from across the room. How she'd make my mother laugh. You're saying she's here. Lady Hamilton is on this island.
She's a friend, and she wants to help rescue you from this place.
Shouldn't they be getting the fuck out of there?
Yeah, I don't see any sense of urgency.
Things are changing as we speak tonight. You are now worth more to him as part of a very dangerous game here on the island. As such, he has no intention of returning you to your father anytime soon. Trust me. Trust Mrs. Hamilton, and know that we must leave this place now.
Yeah, like now. Like, get the fuck up and get out. Shouldn't you be running for your life?
By the time anyone realizes you are gone, you will be safely away from here and in the care of Captain Flint.
I remember Lady Hamilton's face. I know Captain Flint's name. My father has mentioned it in his letters. He says Captain Flint is the most wicked of the New World pirates, that he's evil.
Shit.
Promise me, my escape is simple.
Captain Flint is a good man. If you don't trust my word about it, trust hers.
Those are some strong words about Flint.
Fucking evil.
I want to see how he gets labeled evil.
Oh, well, I mean, if his dad or her dad makes up stories.
Yeah.
Or
we still need
hears
more
things, it's like all he knows.
I feel like we still need some more Flint flashbacks.
The thing that will decide this vote hasn't happened yet. His way, a lot of them will die tonight. My way, they won't.
Though still, his argument seems to be the easier one. Captain Flint will betray anyone to get what he wants. Yesterday it was Mr. Gates, today it was me. Which one of you would like to be tomorrow?
Oof. I mean...
That's a strong argument. The whole betrayal idea is a very, very bad thing to have connected to you. He's got such an OG, old school pirate look to him.
Right, with the curls.
He asks and offers you things in the future. And the brighter those things may be, the more you must ask yourself, what is it they're intended to blind me to in the present?
He looks like Captain Morgan.
It's no surprise that that man wants to shift your attention to the future, to the things he says he can give you, to the hardships he can remove. The most shining future it would have to be for him to blind you to the cowardly and devious acts of his past. Theft, betrayal, lies, murder!
Sounds like a pirate.
The launch landed on the beach a short while ago. The news it brings is of the utmost importance.
More important than losing our ship to Captain Hornigold?
Yes.
From us by men.
They're supposed to be watching over the gold until we arrive. What the fuck are they doing back?
Because there's no longer any gold to watch over. It's gone.
shit.
Gold is gone. Hear that? It's gone.
Ooh, that feels like a really big problem.
Yikes!
Shit. There goes his whole case,
I
essentially.
know. Why the fuck would they go with him now?
Dude, like, literally, this entire story, Flint is constantly dealing with just curveball after curveball after curveball. Just...
What a shit show.
It's crazy. And he constantly keeps getting things accomplished. See how he navigates this one.
I was married to a man once. A rotten fuck. Raised his hand to me. Burnt me. Shared me with his men.
That's fucked.
I didn't know any different. Didn't know I could do anything about it. One day we were in a tavern. He was hurting me. And a man saw it. And he walked over. And he slit his throat.
Fuck.
That was Jack.
Aw, Jack.
I was 13.
13, dude. 13.
I always
So
thought he
that's how they
saved me
met.
from something. I was being so fucking grateful. And then I wonder, maybe Jack took me from something I was supposed to figure my own way out of.
That's tough.
Maybe he took away the chance to get strong enough to save myself, to grow up.
By the way, she's gorgeous.
Instead I went with them, did what he did, did what the others did. Thought I'd become one of them. I'm not what I was when I was born. And it ain't what I become instead. What the fuck am I?
That's tough.
I mean, these are all good questions.
I mean, Anna's a badass.
She's awesome.
She's got a lot to go through right now.
She's traumatized. She's going through so much.
It's like Jack's out on the sea
She's lost.
with a crew.
She just killed 2 people. Max is trying to help her. She's thinking about her life. She's like crumbling.
Going
She's
through...
having an identity crisis.
Yeah, going through what she's going through is just so hard.
We made our way down to the ridge and watched while they ferried it all into the holds. Watched that gold disappear from that beach, piece by piece.
When it was all clear, we walked the beach. Not a fucking piece left behind.
Thank you.
Shit. Well, this is fucked.
It's chaos out there. Likely to be for some time. There are as many proposals for what ought to be our next score, including ransoming that hostage girl of yours for cash instead of favors. One way or the other, those men want to get paid.
Absolutely.
Man, this is a tough spot right now.
We have to think very carefully about how to navigate these next steps. The case for returning the girl to Charlestown in exchange for reconciliation cannot come from me. But if it came from you, we might just stand a chance.
Let me stop you right there. There is no we. I believe I've been clear about the nature of my investment here. The gold was the inducement. Now no gold.
It's an unfortunate development, but we have to adapt, and quickly.
Adapt. I've had about my fill of adapting lately. Doing your bidding, keeping the crew in line for you.
I wasn't the only one to benefit from that.
It certainly seemed that way.
That I'm benefiting from the gold having disappeared?
It certainly solved a number of problems for you, didn't it? I'm of half a mind to wonder if you didn't orchestrate this whole thing to your advantage.
Shit.
I understand your disappointment at this recent news. I share it. But I need your help.
So fucked.
They need your help.
Oh, please. Don't try to convince me to do it for the sake of their futures.
For the sake of your own. Those men listen to you. They give a shit about what you have to say, what you think, what you want them to think. Where else in the world is that true? Where else would you wake up in the morning and matter?
Oh.
Oh, shit, dude.
Damn.
You walk out on this? And where the fuck do you go?
Ouchie.
Seriously. Things just got very tense.
I'm sure you idiots had half that money spent already. I was going to walk away from all your people and never look back. That money was licensed for me to leave all of this and all of you behind. And any one of you who says he didn't at least consider doing the same is a lying sack of shit. Now, no gold. We're back to the same two choices we've known our entire lives. Toil for another man's benefit, or steal for our own. Unless Captain Flint just showed us a third way. Reconciliation, pardons. Because maybe, with a little help, this place could be the reason we never have to do either again.
I think it's clear what needs to happen next, Billy. Those men are my brothers, but because they would march blindly to their end, does that mean we must as well? If you and I know we have the opportunity to save 8 of them from that fate, doesn't our oath compel us to do so?
Do you think you could find 8 men that would see things the same way? We do. Men who would be willing to betray the captain, assist us in subduing him, and deliver him to the Navy by force.
That's shit.
We do. Then find them when we hit the bluffs in an hour.
Oh shit. Oh shit, really?
I was in my brain just now before Billy said that. I was getting the vibe that Billy, that was like worst case, last thing as an option to do that. And it feels like he kind of shifted pretty quick on that. Yeah. Like, all right, well, let's go do it now. Shit.
Fuck!
We staggered our departures from camp, so as not to arouse suspicion. Did you secure the skiff? Billy?
Oh my god.
Someone's coming.
I have a thought. This is a setup. This is a fucking setup. Is this a setup? This is a setup. Oh shit! These are the 8 dudes that... Oh my god.
What is this?
Have you ever been tortured?
Oh, what? Shit.
Suffered pain applied by men who saw you as less than a man, saw you as an animal. Because it isn't actually the pain they're inflicting that's the most frightening part of it. It isn't the fear of future pain. It's the knowledge that even when the pain stops, even if they were to let you go, that they've changed you. That pain, that fear, that despair has made you someone else. Someone you barely recognize against your will.
Oh, shit.
I said what I had to say to get out of that place. But I have no intention of honoring their offer.
Oh, shit.
Billy.
10 pardons. I would fight to the death to ensure not a single one of my brothers ever has to face what I faced. Now, if there's a man on this crew that feels differently, that feels as though he'd be willing to accept another brother suffering that fate, so that he might avoid it, then that's the man I need to remove from my crew.
Dude! This is like, get all the people that think like you and we're gonna get rid of them. Fuck!
If you ain't got the balls to stand up to Flint, maybe you should...
Oh, shit.
Fucking Billy, dude. I don't feel like Billy's the one to mess with.
There will be no subversion of his plans. There will be nothing but adherence to the principle that we are, none of us, safe until we are all safe.
Dude.
Does anyone have a problem with that? Then be on your way.
Deuces.
Dude, wow. If I was one of those 8 dudes, I'd be like, look, what did you fucking do? I just got kicked off my own fucking crew, dude. Thanks a lot, bitch.
I mean, Dufresne was always kind of a problem. Like, but damn, Billy completely played him. That was amazing.
And if they haven't checked your cell yet, they will soon. When they see that you've gone, they'll search every inch of this fort until they...
Oh no. Dude, help her.
Let me help.
Now you're gonna help? Fucking hurry up!
That's enough. You can squeeze through there.
Dude, she's fucking making me panic. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Fucking run, bitch! Oh my god.
I saved your life. I killed him. For you, low on his grill. I killed them all to protect you.
You didn't do it for me.
You will turn on absolutely anyone, won't you?
Oh, dude.
So what's the plan? Leave me to answer for this among the men. Was he and they'll tear me to pieces for granting access to the woman, steal the girl out from under us. My death sentence. Listen to me clearly. Put down that key. Walk back through that gate. Return the girl. And I will sort this with the men. You have my word. But lock that gate. And there is no walking back through it. Ever.
Oh, shit.
And I assure you, you will hear from me again.
Oh,
I wouldn't trust him at this point anyways.
Uh-oh.
Dude, I would not want Vane on my bad side at all.
I mean, did you think she was gonna walk back through that gate and he was just gonna be like, yeah,
No.
we're cool?
That's why
No.
I wouldn't have trusted that offer.
I mean, maybe, because then he would have had the girl as leverage, but also no, because then I think he would have killed Eleanor in her fucking sleep!
Well, I think she proved that she'll do whatever to whoever.
Yeah.
And that was kind of one of his ways to try to get her back right away.
Hello, Abigail. I'm Miranda Hamilton. Do you remember me?
Poor thing. Aww. Is he actually comforting her? Aww.
I don't mean to be blunt, but what the fuck are you doing?
Why am I supporting your captaincy?
Yes.
When I went into the water that night, I remember losing my footing on the bowsprit. I remember as I was falling, reaching out, grasping your hand. And the last thing I remember when I went into the water was feeling it slip away. Now, I told the men you tried to save me, but the truth is, it's just as likely you let go and drop me into the sea. Which do you think it is? I'm more focused on what comes next than what's past. I believe you were right. I believe that for what comes next, the men of this crew will need your leadership. So I will do what needs to be done to preserve it. Protect it.
For the greater good.
Mr. Gates turned his back on you. Don't think for a second I'll make the same mistake he did.
Damn, dude.
I'm impressed.
Billy is such a good dude to have around.
He's an interesting character, that is for sure.
Dude, he's awesome.
I'm a friend of your family's, and I'm a friend of yours.
You're Captain Flint.
My name is James. James McGraw.
I just got chills. I just got chills.
England will have her island back, son. The day that happens, it'll be a bad day to be a pirate here.
Unless we had something to offer them that might change their thinking about us.
And what do you think would have that kind of value to them?
Not what, who.
Dude, you need to shut the fuck up.
At some point, he's just gonna have to let it go.
Soon before you can sail. The things I have destroyed to reach this moment. Everything and anything that stood in its way. All that effort for all that sacrifice. She's now entirely reliant upon you.
Bullshit.
When I pledged my support to Captain Flint, I believed the trust between us to be of the strongest kind. We both desperately wanted the same thing, and that makes for good partners. The prize we both wanted is becoming less a prize to him and more an obstacle.
What are you doing?
The Urka gold.
And my greatest fear has been that in the moment he decided to end the hunt for the Urka gold, the moment he decided it was in his interest to betray my trust, that he would find a way to do so. And at that point, the gold would be as good as gone. And I would be just another tool that he'd used and then promptly discarded.
Why are you telling me this?
I would like to know as well.
Two of our men who were scouting the Urka gold were returning to the island against their instructions. My first thought was that the only reason they'd be returning early was if the gold was no longer there. And I thought, my God, did Flint do this?
Oh.
Did he reach across an ocean and make $5 million in gold vanish? Sure enough. Just a few minutes later, those scouts were standing in front of Captain Flint, reporting to him the gold was gone. It's way back to Spain.
They told Flint the gold was gone. What did they tell you?
Oh, shit.
The 2 scouts reported to me what they had observed on the beach. I had driven
What
them to
in the
leave
hell?
their post ahead of schedule and return to Nassau with the utmost haste. That a tropical disease had befallen the Spanish camp, dozens dead or dying, many more suffering, only a handful of men defending it, most barely even able to stand. The Okagol is on that beach, exactly where we left it.
You dick!
It is almost entirely undefended. So I offered those 2 scouts a deal they simply could not reject. Help me tell a very simple lie. I will employ a smaller crew to retrieve the gold. Now 3 shares increase 5-fold.
Oh my god.
Do you know of a crew who might be willing to aid in this endeavor?
What the hell? It's the
Fucking
it's
what?
It was the look John Silver gave last episode. Oh man. John Silver, dude.
Are they gonna get murdered right now?
I think you're gonna need a bigger light.
Oh shit, that's people. How many? I can't fucking tell how many people. Whoops!
What
Oh, this is gonna
hell?
be fucking nuts.
Oh dang. Dude, this show is so good.
Right? I was not expecting that at all. I was expecting a pretty, like, emotional or fucking, like, episode. I don't even know how to explain it, but you got suspense, you got lies, betrayal.
Just non-stop. Just constant obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. And it's like...
Lies.
Literally, who can you trust?
Nobody.
It's gotta be... Man, it's gotta be hard to be a captain of pirates, dude.
I can't. I mean, obviously.
Just like, always gotta be looking over your shoulder, watching your back. Even people that you have clear, like, trust with betraying you. People that you have gone and done crazy shit with. It doesn't matter. It's like... All John Silver cares about, and we've known this from the start, is that he just wants an easy payday. And
wow, oh my god, good plan.
I mean, fantastic. Like, he's done an amazing job wiggling his way into having trust with so many different people.
But very specific people.
Yeah, he's done an amazing job getting into the crew and becoming kind of what he is right now. And it's like...
They trust him, they listen to him, and they don't fucking know shit.
Yeah. If that crew didn't get sick, he wouldn't... Because obviously he wouldn't go there if there was still a crew of men guarding it. He's like, Max, go get Anne and a couple other folks... Get on a little ship. We just walk up to that beach and we just take it.
Just take it.
Because everyone's dying. It's like literally the easiest case scenario for him.
Don't forget your masks.
Yeah. Who knows what this tropical disease is? That's...
Oh my god, that would be terrifying also. I'd be like, I don't want to get sick, bitch.
I don't want to go on that beach. But it's almost like a softball. Just like, here, John Silver, we're going to hand this to you on a platter. Like, he knows exactly where to be, literally at every moment. It's like he was at the perfect spot as those 2 dudes came back to report. And he was like, you want to make more money? Let's tell a little lie. Very simple lie. Just tell him it's gone. And we'll go back and we'll go get it for ourselves.
That's fucking
nuts. Man. Like, just... The storytelling and the writing and just everything about this show is just... There are literal curveballs every episode. It's just you never know what corner we're going to turn, what the hell's going to happen next episode. And just Eleanor and Vane, like...
That's kind of sad also, though, because, like, you could tell, like, she has feelings for him, And he definitely had feelings for her, but his crew told him she's gonna betray you, and he didn't believe them. And here we are.
I think he did believe them, but I feel like
there was doubt.
But I feel like their connection in his mind was strong enough to keep that trust. But I mean, she is so much. Are we sure Eleanor's not like Flint's daughter? Because she is so much like him.
Right.
She will literally betray and just do whatever she needs to do
to get
what she needs.
Yes.
Like, it's like on a whole another like.
That was a good episode.
It's just this whole story is good. Just everything about it, and like hearing Flint introduce himself to Abigail was just one of those moments where it's like, when was the last time he even probably said his name?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right.
Like...
Well, so that means that so where did he get the name Flint from?
That's why I'm saying I want more Flint backstory. I want even more flashbacks with him to see if the stories are true. Like, how does he get the nickname of like being like the most bad pirate?
That's also like, was there a different Captain Flint that is actually evil and he just like took his name?
That's a great
Or
that's a
is
great
he
question.
just, he's being a character?
Yeah, I don't know.
I am evil. I'm Captain Flint.
I don't know. I'm fascinated by everything about him. His story and everything that he's trying to accomplish is just...
Now I'm wondering, did I miss something?
I don't think so. I think that's a really interesting theory.
Did they talk about this already and I fucking missed it?
Because, like, Abigail knew the name Flint.
From her dad,
but she didn't know
her.
his face. But then she was like, "You're Captain Flint?" Like, that was kind of interesting the way that kind of played out. And now that you say that, I wonder if that's true. I wonder if we're dealing with the situation where he essentially stole an identity. But I think other pirates would know.
I would think so too. That wouldn't make a whole
Like, if
lot of sense.
if the Flint name is that famous for being such a badass pirate, I think people would know.
So
and
maybe
recognize
he's
him.
just, he just created this character.
Who knows? Regardless, I definitely need more with Flint in the past.
Yeah.
I need more of this story because it's so interesting. And it just constantly keeps evolving. It's like we constantly keep learning things about Flint and his background and his goal and his just the way he's handling things with people and just everything that he's done. He has been a fascinating character and I think he's awesome.
Totally. I agree. It's good shit.
He's literally I don't know how he does. I want whatever he does to handle stress. I want it because this dude is just handling all of these crazy. Like, it seems every day he deals with something just insane.
He's probably got a bleeding ulcer.
He's dealing with so much on a constant basis, and it's like literally every moment things are switching and changing, and he's got to evolve and adapt and just.
He has no release.
And just wait until he finds out that John Silver betrayed him. It's like, oh yeah, this dude over here.
He's kind of got other stuff on his mind right now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but eventually it might circle back to the gold.
Yeah. I think obviously the gold was the initial prize and the thing that would bring Nassau to be sustainable. But now that Abigail's like in the mix now, and then even Eleanor's dad was like, the gold and the girl, that whole situation contradict each other. You can't do both. It's going to be a bad look. Maybe that actually connected with Flint and made Abigail more the priority.
Yeah.
But again, he got information that the gold was gone. So not really sure. I 100% think if he didn't get that message, the gold would still be 1A in terms of priorities, with her being 1B. Like, those two things combined could probably set them for exactly what they need for a long time. But yeah, constant curveballs, constant need to just change and adapt. It's just... He's going to kill John Silver if he gets his hands on him.
Oh my god, you're dying, bro. You're totes dying.
Even though this dude continues to find ways to wiggle out of these insane situations himself.
Every time. amazing.
Like, he is like all the characters in this show are so interesting.
Billy.
They're all just so fascinating.
Go get those 8 people.
Yeah.
Go get them.
He should have killed Dufresne though.
Oh my god. 100%.
You don't let I
Probably should have killed all those guys.
I feel like letting I feel like those other guys are just kind of followers.
Yeah.
Like they'll just kind of just go join another crew and go do whatever they got to go do.
Yeah, but
I feel like
Dufresne
Dufresne
shouldn't have been kept alive.
Dufresne feels like a problem because he's driven to bring Flint down.
Yeah.
And he's just the betrayal that he's witnessed in this, like he's
affected.
He feels like a dangerous dude to just not have around because he's really smart. And he's a good talker and he knows a lot. He has a lot of information that he could share, and it feels like that's kind of what's happening now. He's gonna like reveal the deal that Billy turned down, essentially. Be like, yeah, they want Flint. They offered up 10 pardons for him. Like, you give that kind of information to a dude like Dufresne, and I feel like you gotta eliminate
But like
him.
Dufresne didn't even listen to what Billy said. Like, you're gonna let our other brothers go through pain just for your own ass?
Yeah.
That's not my brother.
Right. That's why I feel like it would have been the smart... Like, obviously, it's a difficult thing to do, but I feel like the smarter thing to do would have not let Dufresne walk away.
No,
I feel like he's
Billy
going to
should
be...
have killed him before he even went and got those other 8 dudes.
Yeah. I feel like Dufresne's going to be a problem constantly because of how much information he knows. So, and his way to deliver it. Because obviously, he's one of the smarter, if not the smartest, amongst the crew. Mm-hmm. Like, him with that information feels very dangerous. So,
yes.
Any other thoughts?
Nope.
That was a fantastic episode. I love where this story's going. It is so interesting. Just constant unknowns every time we hit a new scene. Because you never know what the hell's going to be said.
No.
It's so good. But yeah, leave your thoughts down below and we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.